Welcome to another deep dive into the future of science. I'm Isabel, and today we are tackling something that sounds incredibly dense, but is actually super exciting. It's about how we organize all of human knowledge so that even AI can understand how ideas evolve. And I have the perfect guides for this. First, the man who makes algorithms feel like stories.
Hello everyone, it's good to be back. And I have to say, when I first read the title Intern-Atlas, I thought it was a new intern orientation guide. But no, it's much bigger.
And our sharpest critic, the one who always asks the why should we care question.
Do it, let's get into it, because honestly the current system is broken. We have millions of papers, but if you ask a simple question like, how did we get from old image recognition to modern vision transformers? You have to read 100 papers yourself. That's not infrastructure, that's a mess.
Channel everyone. So this paper from a team at Shanghai AI Lab proposes something called a methodological evolution graph. JJ, break this down for us. What is it in plain English?
Think of it like a family tree, but for research methods. Instead of just linking paper A to paper B because paper A is cited by paper B, this graph looks at the actual ideas. It identifies a specific method like RaiseNet, and then finds the next method that directly improved upon it like DenseNet. It also captures why that change happened. Was it a bottleneck? Was it too slow? Too inaccurate? The graph stores that reason, grounded in the actual text of the papers.
So it's not just a citation map, it's a causal map. It tells you the story of why things changed.
Exactly, and that's the critical part. The paper calls these bottlenecks. Most research infrastructure is static, it's a library. Intern-Atlas is more like a documentary, it tracks the tension. For example, the paper mentions a specific chain from bag of words to word to vec to BERT. Each step solved a specific problem. Bag of words couldn't capture meaning. Word to vec captured meaning but couldn't handle context. BERT handled context. The graph captures that logic.
And they built this from over 1 million papers. That's insane.
1,030,314 papers, to be precise, and they extracted 9,410,201 edges. Each edge is a relationship between two methods with a semantic type. It's not just method A influenced method B, it's method A was replaced by method B because of a performance bottleneck. The system reads the text and extracts that verbatim evidence.
So the AI is reading the papers and building the family tree itself. But how do we know it's correct? Jinhang, you love poking holes in things.
I do, and they tested it against expert-curated evolution chains. Humans sat down and mapped out the history of certain subfields, like object detection or language modeling. Then they compared the machine-generated graph to the human one. The results show strong alignment. But here's the kicker. The machine graph is actually more complete. It finds connections that humans missed because it can process the entire literature.
That's both exciting and a little terrifying. But let's talk about the practical application. They mention self-guided temporal tree search. What does that mean?
Imagine you are a young researcher. You want to know the best path to solve a new problem. You can query this graph. You say, I want to solve task X. The graph can trace back through time, showing you the lineage of methods that led to the current state of the art. It's like having a GPS for research. It shows you the roads that were taken, the dead ends, and the shortcuts.
So it's a tool for idea generation. You can see where the gaps are.
Yes, and they demonstrate this. They use the graph to evaluate new ideas. If you propose a new method, the graph can check if it actually addresses a known bottleneck or if it's just a random variation. It can also generate new ideas by combining methods from different branches. It's a creativity engine, but one grounded in real data.
So we are building a map of all scientific progress, readable by both humans and AI agents. This is the foundational data layer for automated scientific discovery.
Exactly, and the timing is perfect. With the rise of AI research agents, we need a structured way for them to navigate knowledge. Text is messy, graphs are clean. Intern-Atlas provides that structure.
But we need to be careful. A graph is only as good as its data. If the papers are biased, the graph is biased. If the field ignores certain problems, the graph will ignore them too. It's a tool, not a truth machine.
That's a crucial caveat. But as a starting point, this is incredibly promising. Thank you both for this amazing conversation.
Thank you, Isabel. Always a pleasure.
Do it, good talk.
And thank you, viewers, for joining us on this journey through the evolution of ideas. Stay curious and keep asking the hard questions. Until next time, channel everyone.
Bye.
Bye.